Welcome to Cook with Sewe, where we'll bring the flavors of Africa straight to your kitchen. If you are ready to spice up your cooking and dive into the world of rich, hearty, and mouth-watering dishes, then you are in the right place. I promise you. Today, we are making a delicious, savory Egusi soup that's packed with flavor, because there's something I'm adding to this Egusi soup that is not very common, and you will have your taste buds dancing. Like if you taste this recipe, this method of Egusi soup, oh my god, let's just go right into it. So you grab your apron and you grab your cooking utensils and let's start cooking. Just follow the steps I'm going to teach you today. You can do you by making a little twist. That is the beauty of cooking. So first off, what we're going to do will be to boil our protein. If you are using protein that needs boiling, then go straight up and boil your protein. At this point, you could decide to use beef, you could decide to use goat meat, fish, chicken, whatever form of protein you want. You go straight in and boil your protein. So for this recipe, I am making use of beef. You heard me right. So first off, you would put your beef on fire and allow it to cook. I'll be adding my dried fish so that it can cook real good. To my pot, you take out the protein, then you now add in your palm oil. Do you know it is very important to use good palm oil? The quality of your ingredients really matters. So the next thing will be to add some crayfish inside this oil, preheated oil. Guys, this will make your soup really tasty. It will elevate and pronounce that crayfish flavor, aroma in your food. You will also add some onions. Mixing these two will just change the game for you. This is a very healthy tip that will give your soup that delicious and give me more kind of recommendations. So you'll now add in some water, because for this method we don't want to fry our melon, our egusi paste. So after we have added water and allowed it to boil a little, we are going to come in with our egusi paste and we will drop it just like you're seeing me. Just cut it in little pieces and drop it into this into your pot, and you cover it for 5 minutes. This is what you will see. Remember that this oil looks foamy because of the crayfish I had added. After that, your remaining egusi soup, you add water and make the paste watery as you've seen here, and pour it into your pot and give it a quick mix just like you see me doing here. You know, guys, this is already given. You do this and you cover your pot again for, let's say, some minutes. Then you now come in with your pepper mix. This will blow your mind. I know that most people will prefer to cook or maybe fry their pepper mix first, but this method will give you freshness. Then you cover your pot and allow it to cook for a while, and this is what you are going to get. You will get that rough texture of the egusi. Just look at how beautiful this is. If you love so much lumps in your egusi, then you could do that first method. You do much of it, but for me, I didn't want much of it, so I had to do little. And look how beautiful this soup is looking already. Are you watching this channel and you are yet to subscribe? No. It's not a must, but it is a very good thing if you subscribe, because I promise you we would always bring very helpful tips and share wonderful and mouth-watering recipes with you. So, like I always say, we teach and you learn in this channel. So, the next thing you will do is to give your your soup a very good mix. I had added my protein. Then you add crayfish. Crayfish can be too much when we are talking about African soup, when we are talking about egusi soup. And if you don't have crayfish, you see what I did the first time. It has a way of covering up for you. It will just so elevate your crayfish flavor. You will feel it. So at this point, I'm adding more crayfish to my soup, and I just added some little seasoning to the soup again. You just use whatever seasoning that makes you happy, whichever one you love. You now cover, and guys, this is the secret I'm adding to my egusi soup. This is groundnut paste. Oh my god, this will change your story about egusi soup. So I used fried groundnut. I just added water and blended it. You can use also dried dried groundnut and add it to your egusi. This will give you a different and lovely taste of egusi. Have you tried this method? You cannot criticize what you've not tried, though. You cannot criticize what you've not tried. Moreover, why would you always stick to that one recipe of egusi soup that you like when you've not tried others? You can't really criticize 100% what you don't know. So next time when you crave egusi soup, I implore you to try this method, and maybe this might become one of your very favorite egusi method. You mix it well and cover. Guys, look at how beautiful this is already looking. Like at this point, the whole house was egusified. Is there any word like that? I really don't know, but we can just play with words. And for this soup, I am using bitter leaf. Bitter leaf is also very great in egusi soup. You can use bitter leaf, but one thing you must know is that when using bitter leaf for your egusi soup, you have to be very careful with your salt, because if you put too much salt, it will destroy the sweetness of your soup. So when using bitter leaf for egusi soup, you have to be very careful. Put your salt in bits so that you don't miss it. So you cover it and allow it cook for 3 minutes, and guys, your soup is ready. Thank you for watching. I am so excited to have shared this recipe. Do make sure you like, make sure you comment. What will you be trying this? I will